Hi everyone. Please bear with me. I'm not used to with live on Facebook here, so I'm just trying to get used to with it. I don't even know where to see the comments, so I'm still learning this. So if any of you can give a feedback, that would be great. The purpose of this live video is I just want to share with you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So my name is Felicia, and I am the owner as well as the person who owns Felicia Gunawan Coach and Hypnotherapy. So I'm a coach as well as a hypnotherapist. So I moved here to Vancouver, Canada back in 2008. Yes, mid 2008. So it's like 12 and a half years, almost it's going to be 13 years, mid 2021, mid of this year. Back in Indonesia, I have a background always in accounting and finance of world. I started my career as a public accountant at KPMG. Some of you might know what KPMG is. And then I jumped board. So from being an auditor, I jumped board to finance part, and I work with a private equity company based in Singapore, and I worked as an investment analyst back then. I worked there for about 2 years, and then I jumped board again as a stockbroker for one of our securities companies there in Indonesia. And then not long after that, I moved here to Canada. So when I moved here, it was a huge change personally and professionally because I didn't go to school here. I didn't really have any like a background of family or friends. So I started from zero, I would say. Even the culture change were very significant. I came from a country where it was always sunny, like, it's just pretty much like 2 seasons or tropical country to a 4 seasons country. And I had to start everything from zero. I had my bachelor in accounting, I have my master in finance, but as an immigrant, that didn't really help me a lot in order to go back to the same career that I was back then. So I started working at Starbucks actually. Um, I had no experience in retail, but you got to do what you got to do to survive, right? So I started working there, started as a barista, and I actually worked my way up to become the manager of one of the Starbucks store. So I gained experience in retail and sales while learning the culture change. I was at Starbucks for about 3.5 years. And then I moved to a different coffee retailer. It was a franchise, but it was a local Canadian franchise coffee. But I worked at the head office, managing many stores. So after that, so throughout that time, maybe I go back a little bit. So throughout that time, I tried to find a way on how I can go back to finance, because that's my background. That's uh, that's what I used to do, when I was in Indonesia. So I tried to figuring out how can I enter this, because throughout my times when I work at Starbucks, I took I took a lot of courses. Like I took Canadian securities courses. I took many courses. So with the hope that I can land a job or a career back into the finance world. So long story short, after the retail experience, then I joined a company, a financial company. I joined Sun Life Financial Company as a financial advisor. And it was actually pretty nerve-wracking, just because it was a full commission type or based income. And it was a little bit scared, but at that time I feel that that's the right time for me to do it. So it was, so I moved there and I was a financial advisor for 6 years. Actually, yeah, it's about 6 years. So I built my market in that industry again, scratch from zero. Because, like I said, I don't have a warm market, so to speak. I didn't have any school friends or families. All my families are back in Asia. But yeah, so the first 2 years was a little bit, it was challenging, as maybe some of you that are in the similar world or industry also know that or experience that. So after that, starting as a financial advisor, I tried to figure out, tried to find the market, got a lot of no. I was so afraid to pick up the phone because it's not something I used to, calling a stranger or approaching them. Um, so it was a very steep learning curve, but I made it. Uh, Actually, I turned around my business and I almost quadrupled my business at year 3, and then keep it stable moving forward. So that was that was that was achievement that I'm proud to say that I work hard for it. And then I start questioning of what else can I do more here. So this is where it leads to where I am right now. So after working or being a financial advisor, I personally learned a lot about process of there's a lot of mental and mindset challenges. That's the reason why I was able to significantly turn around my business and even multiply it. And even up until now, I still have clients that still reach out to me, ask questions, or we become friends, or we have relationship beyond that. So throughout my experience there, not only I was able to build the business, but I was also able to figure out a system. I was able to work with my mindset. And that is why I think for the last 3 years, when I was as an advisor, um, I'm a person that believes that every year or self-improvement are important. That is my responsibility to myself. So long story short, I end up taking a coaching certificate. So I'm an NLP coach, neuro-linguistic program coach, and I'm also a certified hypnotherapist. So now I start changing of, um, I wouldn't say changing actually. I always have passions and I know my purpose is to teach and to share. So now I built my own company, which is Felicia Gunawan, which is coach and hypnotherapy. So basically, I am a coach. And what I do now is that I work with small business owner, self-employed, such as financial advisor, mortgage broker, realtor, or those that starting their business, or not just starting their business, that perhaps already in the business for a while and they feel stuck perhaps, or they feel like, okay, I've been able to manage this business to this level and I want to take it more. Or some that struggling or reaching that plateau or feeling stuck. So I work with those people and how to turn the gear so we can figure out a way first to get unstuck, because when we are in the unstuck mindset, then we could really see perspective, or see bigger perspective. So I work with clients, like I said, small business owner, self-employed. I help them strategizing their business so then they can bring their business to the level that they want to. So why I say that is because everybody has a different goal and different level that they want to achieve, right? So I make sure that they're clear in where they are, where they want to be, and their visions of it. So that's what I do. So I work, like I said, I'm a coach and I am a hypnotherapist, and I work with small business owner and I help them in their business, elevating their business to the level that they want or they hope for. And I work and I strategize both internally and externally. What I mean by internally is, again, it's the mindset that I'm working on with them, as well as the technicality of the business itself. Yeah, so that's just a little bit of me. It's about 11 minutes. So this is my first live series, and I will do this on a regular basis. I will share a little bit more about some techniques, perhaps, or questions that a lot of people ask me, or a lot of my clients ask me, and something that I can share here. If you have any questions, you can drop a comment or drop me a message, or you can send me an email. If you see on my page here, you'll find the information about my company is basically my first name and last name.com, and the email is info@feliciagunawan.com. Okay, thanks everyone, and have a great afternoon. It's afternoon here in Vancouver, Canada. If you're in a different part of the world, it's probably midnight there, or daytime. And we have a great day, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye.